Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 10 best free WooCommerce themes. These are 10 of the best free WooCommerce themes that you can use on your WordPress WooCommerce store for building out your own e-commerce store. Now, before we dive into things, I do want to mention if you don't already have a WooCommerce store, you can check out that first link down in the description box below. That's brendanvalesky.com/hosting. That will take you right over to here to Bluehost, where you can get signed up with a WordPress website and WooCommerce store. They do have WooCommerce hosting for your WordPress-based website and your WooCommerce e-commerce store. So without further ado, guys, again, you can check out that first link down in the description box below. Again, that's brendanvalesky.com/hosting. It'll take you over to Bluehost, where you can get set up with your WordPress WooCommerce store if you don't already have a WooCommerce store. And without further ado, now let's go ahead and dive into the 10 best free WooCommerce themes. Now, this list is really not in any particular order, although I will say, there's definitely some that I favor a little bit more than some of the others, which can generally impact the ranking here on the list. Now, at the number one spot, we're going to be taking a look at Astra. Now, Astra is really one of my favorite overall WordPress themes, and of course, they have WooCommerce integration for building out a WooCommerce store. Now, Astra has been around for a long time. They are really one of the best WordPress themes that you can use, and of course, they do have WooCommerce integration, so they are a WooCommerce ready theme. Again, all of the different themes in this list today are WooCommerce ready. Hence, they need to be WooCommerce ready to make the list, and they need to have a free version. Now, I will caveat and say that a lot of these different themes, the free version is maybe somewhat of a basic bare bones version in general for a lot of these different themes in this list, and a lot of them do have more pro level WooCommerce functionality. So this is just something to keep in mind, but at the end of the day, you can still at least use them for your WooCommerce store, and you can always decide later down the road if you want to upgrade to their pro versions. You don't necessarily have to. So I just want to make that caveat as we get into things here. So Astra, of course, does have WooCommerce integration, as you can see here, and it really is one of the best WordPress themes that you can use, again, with WordPress or with WooCommerce integration. So as you can see here, you can easily use WooCommerce things on and WooCommerce integration with the Astra theme on WordPress. As you can see, they also have a little drop-down cart as well, and Astra really has upgraded over the past few years to really become more competitive in the e-commerce space as far as offering like a WordPress WooCommerce theme solution. And I would say a lot of these different themes we're going to be diving into here in today's video definitely have an edge and compete even with Shopify at the end of the day. And you're going to be, WordPress and WooCommerce is a lot cheaper in general than Shopify if you're comparing those. I have a bunch of other comparison videos on the channel, but I will say generally the themes and the level of customization, it is at least something to throw a bone at as far as competition. Of course, as you can see here, you can set up your mobile sale optimization. You can set up a conversion ready checkout, things like that. Overall integration with WooCommerce on Astra. Astra is a great theme that you can use, and of course it is completely free to download. So Astra, a great option for your WooCommerce themes. Moving in at number 2, we have OceanWP. Now, OceanWP, again, similar to Astra as far as they've been around the block for quite a while. OceanWP also offers WooCommerce integration with their free WordPress theme. So OceanWP, as you can see here, you don't need any coding skills required. A lot of the sales pitches on a lot of these different themes are very similar, although I will dive into some caveats and maybe some specific differences between some of the other themes later in this video. But OceanWP ranks up there at towards the top, generally speaking, with Astra as well. Just in terms of popularity, OceanWP is super popular. They have a lot of different styles that you can use as well. As far as different templates, again, I do want to mention too that Astra does have a lot of different starter templates that you can use on Astra. If you're brand new to using them, they do have a lot of different starter templates that you can easily use on your Astra store as well. So just want to make that clear as well. Ocean WP has a bunch of different templates. And again, a lot of these different themes that we're mentioning here in today's video do have plenty of templates to work with. So you won't be hard pressed to be like, oh, I need something off the fly. I don't know how to design this or something. Like, you can at least get started with a template and then kind of modify things from there to your liking, whether it be colors or different other aspects of your online store. So as you can see here, we have different page layouts, things like that with Ocean WP. And if we scroll all the way down here, as you can see, seamless WooCommerce integration, completely free. So you can build out an online store, and it is WooCommerce ready on Ocean WP. Again, that's another key aspect to get into this list here today. You have multi-step checkout options, different filtering as well. As far as e-commerce customization, as you can see here, you can set up different category styles, an e-commerce toolbar, quick view features, different pagination styles, different product numbering, column numbers, different adjustable elements, styles, floating bar, and a lot of other additional extra features. Now, of course, some of those features are that they have in their extensions bundle. That is additional charge, but at least the base version is still pretty solid in general with Ocean WP for that free WooCommerce integration. So moving in at number 3, we have Bottega. Now this one, in my personal opinion, looks at least the closest to Shopify if you're making that sort of comparison here between WordPress and WooCommerce, is Bottega. Now Bottega is from A Themes. So as you can see here, it's a free download. Bottega is a complete WooCommerce theme. It gets your online business up and running fast. So you can showcase your products. As you can see here, they sort of have like a beauty store, a health and beauty store. You have like little lotions, things like that. And as you can see here, we have a little checkout setting. As we scroll through here, you can design the online store you've always wanted. You can customize all the different sections, the layout, header, footer, sidebars. And this theme really, impresses me in general because they're not necessarily one of the most popular themes, but they definitely stand out amongst the competitors just as far as their overall layout and look and design and feel as well. As you can see here, you can set up different card layouts. You have various different add to cart setups if you want to make things look a little different. You have quick view. You can adjust the sale tag look and feel. You have a header and footer builder as well as different product gallery layouts, which is really cool. So this really does compete and make a very nice looking theme. Definitely modern look and feel in general with the Bottega theme. Again, looking at the different checkout layouts, you can set up those as well. Different quick view. You have the mini cart. Overall, this is probably one of my personal favorite newer themes that's come to market. In general, is the Bottega theme. Just because of how lightweight and quick and easy it is to use, and even just with their beauty version, that is a pre-built sort of template that you can use just on the free version outside of even some of their other more pro-level templates. Even just the basic free version. And it also works with, of course, Gutenberg and Elementor as well. Of course, if you want pro features, they do have some really nice pro features, but you don't necessarily need that, right? You can at least use their free version and get things going. And then later down the road, you could always upgrade to add all those extra things that you would want with like a pro level version. So yeah, definitely recommend checking out A Themes Bottega. It's really nice and really well designed in my opinion. Just really, cream of the crop in terms of overall theme aesthetics. So moving in at number 4, we have Bloxy. Now Bloxy, I believe I mentioned this on my other best free WordPress themes video, and this is a great free WordPress theme, but it also does have WooCommerce integration. So if we scroll through here on Bloxy theme, they are also pretty popular as well. Overall, they have good, speed performances. They're of course Gutenberg ready, all the things that you would need. Even more page builders as well. So maybe if you're into Brizzy or Beaver Builder, in addition to Gutenberg and Elementor, you can customize different things. Again, very similar, different header builder as well. Colors and backgrounds, the typography options, different archiving, And again, here, the most important aspect here is that they have WooCommerce integration. They're fully integrated with WooCommerce with extra customization options, so you can build out your dream online store, as you can see here, in minutes, right? It might be many minutes, but you can build it out. They have product quick view and Ajax add to cart. They also have different gallery styles as well. So Bloxy, another good option with WooCommerce integration. So definitely check out Bloxy, especially depending on what kind of page builder you maybe are using. If you need certain page builder integration, they do have, as you can see here, some additional page builder integration as well, depending on which one that you're currently using on your WordPress site or planning to use on a future, WooCommerce WordPress based e-commerce store. Moving in, next on the list at number 5, and this should be no surprise here, we have the Hello theme from Elementor. Now, Elementor is really taken the whole WooCommerce, WordPress whole setup by storm. In general, just Elementor is really a great drag and drop theme builder and just template builder overall. They have tons and tons of different templates, and that's why I had to include the Elementor Hello theme in this list. They are also one of the most popular themes after just the traditional WordPress theme that comes pre-installed. The Hello theme is super, super popular. That's why I had to include them in this list. And they also do have WooCommerce integration with Elementor as well. Now, some of the more advanced features are on the Elementor Pro, but Elementor does have a free version that you can use with Hello theme. As well, as you can see here, they have a bunch of different ready-made designs, headers and footers, and of course, they do have the WooCommerce builder that you can build out your own sort of shopping experience. Now, it will take you a bit of time to kind of build that out, depending on if you're using a template or if you're doing it from scratch, but the ability to actually do that and build out, a library of, e-commerce kits and wireframes that you can kind of work with is really nice. Just the fact that you can create things custom, you can set things up as more higher converting shopping experiences as well, as you can see here, and really have the full power of Elementor in editing your store on your WooCommerce WordPress site. You just have a lot more flexibility than most other themes can offer with the Hello theme on Elementor. So if you're into using Elementor, then, look no further than the Hello theme. It's a great free theme that you can use as well with the WooCommerce builder integration as well. So, as you can see here, just as a little e-commerce example, they sort of have this surfer board. So as you can see, they sort of have the cart set up, and, you can build out your own custom design. So depending on how you want things to look, you can obviously build out a e-commerce website exactly how you want it to look. So that's the nice flexibility of customization with the Elementor Hello theme. Moving in, next on the list, we have Zakra. Now, Zakra is, again, another WordPress theme that has WooCommerce integration. So they do have a free version, as you can see here. They also have a variety of different starter templates on their site. So Zakra also, as you can see, they have plugin compatibility with WooCommerce, as well as all these other popular plugins as well, such as some of these page builders like Elementor or even just Gutenberg or Brizy, things like that. So WooCommerce is obviously integrated on Zakra, and Zakra is another good option that you can use for building out your WooCommerce website. It's definitely worth taking at least a look into. Of course, they do have a premium version, but they do have the shopping cart functionality with that WooCommerce integration, depending on what you want to build. So Zakra, another good option. Moving on, next into this list, we have NWOO. So NWOO, so they have a free multi-purpose WordPress themes, of course, as you can see here, and a WooCommerce integration for their themes. Now they have a bunch of different templates as well, free WooCommerce type demos as well. I would say these are great for maybe bigger store catalogs, depending on what type of layout that you like. They have a bunch of different demos that you can take a look at. This is NWOO, and it's a free, of course, they have a free version that you can use, and it does have Elementor and Gutenberg integration as well. With NWOO, as you can see here, different colors, typography, SEO, and speed, and you can customize their WooCommerce archive page as well for a variety of different products. Of course, as you can see here, depending on what you want to use. You have like products, images, titles, categories, price button, sale badges, backgrounds, all these different things that you can do in the WooCommerce archive that you can customize within this theme as well. As you can see here, you can also customize WooCommerce product pages, kind of move things around, different WooCommerce settings. As you can see here, they do have a free download. So NWOO, another good option worth taking a look into. Next on this list, we have the OG WooCommerce Storefront theme. Now, if you've been around the block for a long time, the WooCommerce Storefront theme really is one of the OG themes that works with WooCommerce. It's built by the team that creates WooCommerce. So it is built directly from them, and it's the WooCommerce Storefront theme. It's, as you can see here, it's intuitive and flexible free WordPress theme with deep integration with WooCommerce. Now, I will say that the WooCommerce Storefront theme is a little bit basic, right? It's your basic bare bones WooCommerce theme if you just want something without any of the giant bells and whistles that all the other themes that I mentioned tend to have, whether it be even in their free versions themselves or in their pro level versions. The WooCommerce Storefront theme is something just very basic. It's built and maintained by the WooCommerce core developers, as you can see here, so you can, rest assured that the integration between WooCommerce and WooCommerce extensions is correct, and you shouldn't have any issues there. So if you just want something basic and you don't need the bells and whistles, then the WooCommerce Storefront theme could be a good option for you. And obviously it's very popular, as you can see. The WooCommerce Storefront theme is a good option. They do have some additional pro bundles that you can add on. You don't necessarily need that, but in general, it's one of the most basic themes that you can use if you're just trying to build out a very simple online store. You're not going to necessarily have the same kind of crazy bells and whistles that you would have with some of the other WooCommerce themes that I mentioned in this video. But if you just want something directly from the WooCommerce developers themselves, then you can try out the WooCommerce Storefront theme. So it's another good option in your wheelhouse, and I figured I would mention it just because it does stand out a little bit different from the rest in this list, and it's an OG theme. So I figured I would mention it. Moving in, next on this list, we have the Neve theme from Theme Isle. So Theme Isle, this does have a free version as well. Now, this is a mobile-first designed site, so you do have WooCommerce integration here for the Neve theme. As you can see here, you can customize the WooCommerce variations. You have a lot of these customizations, I will say, within the WooCommerce version. A lot of them are pro customizations, but they do at least have a free version of the theme that you can at least test out and start to use on your online store in the theme features. As you can see here, as we scroll through here, on the Neve theme, as you can see, they have a bunch of different templates as well, designing the header and footer, and they do have a lot of different seamless integrations with some of the most popular page builders, such as Elementor, Brizzy, Beaver Builder, Visual Composer, Site Origin, and Divi Builder as well. So, they have a lot of different integrations with lots of page builders as well. So it is something else worth considering if you're getting started with your store. Now, a lot of the different pro add-ons do add a lot of customizations, but they at least do have WooCommerce integration on the free version of the Neve theme. Now, last but not least, I do want to mention Shopping Cart Free. Now, Shopping Cart Free is a theme that is a bit different from the rest in this list, and they kind of look like AliExpress, honestly, in my honest opinion. They sort of have an AliExpress type vibe to the theme, and if that's what you're going for, if you have a really big overall site, you have a lot of different products to sell, then hey, maybe the shopping cart theme could be good for you. It's not maybe necessarily my cup of tea, but I figured I would throw it in this list just because the overall look and feel is very different from the rest in this list. If you want something that kind of caters to much bigger catalogs, much larger product catalogs, this could be a good option for you. If you have a lot of different product categories and a lot of different types of products to sell. They do, of course, have the free version as well as other premium plus versions as well, depending on what you need for your specific needs on your online store. But it is another free WordPress WooCommerce theme that you can use. Is the shopping cart theme. So guys, that is the list of the 10 best free WooCommerce themes. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Again, I do want to mention, if you don't already have a WooCommerce store, you can check out that first link down in the description box below. That's brennanvalesky.com/hosting. It'll take you right over to this page here where you can get signed up with Bluehost, where you can get set up with up to 70% off currently on hosting for WordPress websites and WooCommerce stores. So setting up your WooCommerce e-commerce online store, you can get started with your hosting with Bluehost. Again, that's that first link down in the description box below, brennanvalesky.com/hosting. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful on the 10 best free WooCommerce themes. Again, if you did, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell as well, so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.